Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the trading session. And the first thing you do is you pick up the trading chips that you put in the bag and prepared before the simulation began and had them sitting in the trading area. And then you take this bag, you get another bag, and in front of them, kind of casually, you mix them back and forth so that they know that you haven't stacked the deck, so to speak. Then what you do is you have them in a circle, so they're all in a circle here, and you say, Sam, will you put your hand in that bag and draw out 5 chips without looking. It's like Scrabble. So you go reach in, Sam, and draw out 5 chips without looking. Got it. And pass it on, and the same with you, Mary. Will you take 5 chips, reach in without looking, take 5 chips and pass it around. So you do 2 bags so that you can speed up the process of them choosing 5 chips. Here they're drawing their 5 chips out of the bag at the beginning of the trading session. So here is the situation. You each have 5 chips. The blue chips are worth 5 points each. The red chips are worth 2 points. The green chips are worth 1 point. Now if you'll take your participant guide and look on the back, it gives you the value of the chips. This is where I'm reading from, the back of the participant's guide. It's got the trading rules. Now, so if you get a blue chip, you've got 5 points. If you had 5 blue chips, you'd have 25 points. But there's another scoring technicality that you need to know. If you can get 4 of a kind, 4 reds, 4 blues, or 4 greens, then you get your best 5 chips double in value. Once you've drawn your 5 chips, Mitch has drawn his 5 chips. This is my son, Mitch. He's head of marketing and sales for Simulation Training Systems. He's also my youngest son. And we've each drawn our 5 chips. Now, once you've drawn your 5 chips, then you cannot go around and show them to anybody. Hey, here's my chips, you want to trade them. That's not the way it works. You keep your chips hidden. And in fact, you can't even talk to somebody before you trade. So you have to kind of look around and say, I think I'd like to trade with that person. Then you go up to them and you extend your hand. Now, if they don't want to trade, then they don't extend their hand back. So if they do want to trade, then they clasp hands. Now, you have to remain clasping hands until you have exchanged chips. You may exchange chips of the same value, but you have to exchange chips. Okay, Mitch, I will give you a red for 2 blues.
No, thank you. That doesn't help me at all. How about if I give you a red for 1 green?
A red, well, actually that's a good trade for me. So I'll give you a green and I'll give you a red. Okay, now we're through trading. Now we walk around, choose somebody else to trade with, extend their hands. Or if you want to end your trading, you fold your arms like this and you go over and put your score on the score sheet. Now sometimes people say, well, why would I want to trade a green chip, which is with less value than a red chip? Or even why would I want to trade a blue chip sometimes for a green chip? And it comes because, the reason is, because if you get 4 of a kind, all 5 of your chips double in value. So that makes it so sometimes it's advantageous for you to trade a chip of lesser value for a chip of more value, which is what happened this time. He needed greens, I needed reds. Both of us won, and both of us improved our score. So that's a trading session. So now, folks, begin trading now. And they are standing up, they're not sitting down, they're all and they start trading. And at first, you'll notice it's kind of quiet and everything, then suddenly people start laughing and trading, and quite often some people will actually fold their arms right away because they've drawn a very good set of chips. So when you see, some people say, well, how much time does it take? This is a contextual thing. You read the context, and when most of the people are through trading, then you say, okay, 1 minute to go for trading, and end the trading session. Here you see two participants trading. Notice that they are continuing to clasp hands until they can make a trade.